Alrighty guys, I'm gonna get y'all a long video, man. I'm kind of depressed right now. Y'all saw those shorts. Okay, I'm at a standstill. However, I was looking really forward to knocking this job out. And you know what's weird, guys? Uh, we sold the oil filter adapter housing, the oil pump, and it's a lot of other stuff. But something told me to do this first. Okay, number one, you get to drain the oil. Anytime you do an oil filter adapter housing, you might want to drain the oil and the coolant. The coolant is a little difficult. Depends on how big a mess you want to make. All right, but it's wise to drain and change the oil during the oil filter adapter housing replacement. So I chose to do this first. I got the parts right here ready to go. All right, so fairly easy to knock this out. You need a special 10 millimeter swivel. But yeah, it's a no-go for now. I don't know. We're gonna leave this in the hands. I had to turn this over to management. Let them make the call. Look at that. Yeah. So somebody needs to tell me, do they want me to go ahead and proceed with this? Because you can clean this up semi. You can try. Okay, but there has to be some waivers in place because I'm not taking full responsibility for this. All right. Now, have we done it before and been successful? Yeah. I just talked to one of my coworkers. He said he in fact was getting ready to do a pump, pulled the pan down and found sludge everywhere. This sludge is weird, guys. It will not show up on your dipstick. But unfortunately, that's the only indication we have to go by. The visual, okay? Nobody's gonna pull a valve cover to see if a oil or if a engine is sludge. However, I will say this, guys. I have been known to do this. Simply pulling the it's an old 3.6 over here. Simply pulling the okay, this one's still on it. The way you want to tell if your engine sludged up, you ain't got one of these cam sensors. Okay, now with the intake on, that's fairly hard to do. All right, but this one is right here. But take this bolt off, you pull it out and you see sludge on it. Yeah, your engine is sludge. Okay, I talked about that in a previous video. But yeah, I am highly in limbo mode, disappointed. But I have parts for another job. In fact, I just did a shorts on that. We're gonna go over there and talk about that one. So, should I put the oil pan back on this and push it outside, or put the oil pan back on it, put oil in it, and drive it outside? At any rate, it can't sit here while somebody decides what they want to do. I don't have that kind of time. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now, people, come on, man. All it takes is a little effort, not much. Okay, what is oil changes going these days? I don't know, 40, 50 bucks. Jiffy Lube, AutoZone. I don't know about Jiffy Lube, but just get it done. It don't matter. Do it yourself. All that matters. Oh my goodness. All right. So because I'm in limbo, I'm gonna go right next door. This is the one I just did the other shorts on. I have parts for this. Remember what I said in that shorts? I had misfire. Pretty hard misfire. You know what's weird? Misfire was not under load. Guys, you know when you gotta suspect a secondary ignition misfire, you know, coil, plugs, wires, secondary ignition. When you suspect that, you likely would get a misfire when it's under load. However, that's not the case with this one. I bog it down. Oh, no misfire counter. Put it in park, let it idle. You can see the misfire count. So it's one of those idle misfire, and that's when you should really start suspecting whether you know you got internal problems. So I pulled the intake off and did a compression test. Lo and behold, low compression in number 6, which is the code I have, P0306. All right, now I know a lot of you guys, you don't need no engine, you don't need no head. No, you don't need an engine, okay? Depending on what's causing the misfire. In this case, the misfire is in the upper, it's in the head. I suspect. When I get it off, I'm going to show you guys what I suspect because this is what I see. I do these, this is the centralized location for these type of repairs. What I'm suspecting or thinking I'm going to find is merely a burnt exhaust valve. This is a 2014, 2015 model, one of the early editions. They did have some problems with the valves and the gas seating properly. Now, one may say just put a new valve in it, lap compound in a new valve. We tried that before. The car came back in a month. So engineer told us it's likely something in the guide making the valve bounce around. We don't have no guide to. We're not a machine shop, so we replace heads when we have that problem. Back in the day, I've lapped in new valves on older model cars and got away with that for years. I don't know what's with today's automotive standards, automotive repair. They won't let us be mechanics anymore, guys. They rather we be R&R men. All right, but that is definitely could be fixable. But the machine shops are all going away because they're out of business. Nobody's paying to get engines honed and cylinders, and we can do that in-house, but nobody's paying to get the engine work done heavily like that anymore. They much rather, same go with transmission. We don't build those anymore. Go figure. I was the transmission man. I was forced to convert. Yeah, do everything, JT. So I made it my point, made it my business to learn the complete car. So now I have a grasp understanding of the whole car, the whole vehicle from bumper to bumper. ASC Master Tech, I guess that's what they call those. So yeah, car is a car is a car, guys. But when it comes to different manufacturers, yes, it differentiates quite a bit. So because I'm at a standstill with that stupid van over there, I'm going to go ahead and start on this. Drain the coolant, drain the oil, move the intake, valve covers off, head off. Timing chain cover, we're not going to discuss that. That's G14 classified FBI type stuff, secrets. Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that on another video. I gotta be careful what I talk about, what I say, guys. I'm merely talking now. There's no harm in talking. You can talk about what you you can talk about, you can vlog about what you're gonna do your day, but some places yeah, try not to film or try not to record. But let me roll this tool cart around. What else I wanted to discuss with you guys? I got two more outside I'm gonna check out, so I might as well go do that first. Go grab some lunch. Alright, I just made up my mind. Here's my strategy. It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I normally don't eat till 2, but this is the only free time I'm gonna get. So I'm gonna go check out two more cars. I got one with an overheating and one with a vibration while braking. That sounds easy, right? Maybe some brakes. Who knows? I might get lucky and get some gravy. I don't get gravy that often. All right, go grab something to eat and come back and knock this out. By the end of the day, I should have this done. That's it. That's my plan. I just figured that out, man. Just by talking to you guys, y'all made up my mind. That's why I love all you guys, man. All 100,000 subscribers. All of y'all. I'm playing. But, yeah, guys, I got work to do. But first, let me go take care of some business. Guys, I appreciate y'all watching these videos, man. On Real Talk, all right? So, stay tuned, man.